Awesome. What's up, everybody? Dude, I'm telling you, when I'm back, I'm back. And it's great to be back. Dude, yeah, anyway, we got a stream. We're gonna hang out, talk. I don't have a time frame. However, though, a good 2 hours is always a good time. So anybody that's here catching the stream live, as always, especially for those catching it at a later time, thank you very much for your time. It is sincerely and highly appreciated. So yeah, good stuff. Arm of the Abyss is the event. It's funny because we haven't really talked about, Corrupt Heart's worth or whatever. But if you are new to the game, or you have missed, or you for whatever reason, decided to skip on Nexus, then I think this is going to be a good option for you. Only because it still does debuffs. However, at P10. Now, if you're new to the game and you're trying to get a good attacker, I mean, this is good. This is going to be a good attacker. It depends on what league you're at. And, I think it's a little tricky to tell you what to do. I mean, if you really, I don't know. I mean, if you want to save your resources for something that's worth it, then yes, skip this event. I will say that off the bat. Yeah, this is an easy skippable event. This staff that gives you like a couple seconds if you need it, mind you, in quotations and bold lettering, if you need it, then yeah, go for it. But like, no, I mean, you can live without it. You'll be fine. And even if it does, and for those maybe not up to speed with the last couple streams of this week, the big question / theory, is that if this staff adds time to the battle, then does that also apply into assault? And devs, this is your fault for not fucking game testing this kind of shit. So you kind of probably shot yourself in the foot. But either way, if it doesn't apply, then developers, it's on you for not communicating that, because you could have already been like, oh, and if you thought about this, because we game test shit, but you probably fucking don't. And I'm a little angry for a couple of reasons. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to the point. I don't know. The staff is interesting, but again, you can live without it. It doesn't matter. Anyway, the skills on the staff are great, but guess what? The probability of this staff coming back for like 2k DGs pre-leveled in the future, Monday event, it's probably pretty high. So you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. So I would say, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place tonight. I would say, you know what, dude, at least get to like a couple tokens worth of this event. However, if you're a collector and you want to get things, accomplished in this game, then yeah, go for this event. I'm supposed to finish it, but now I really don't want to. Whatever, it's fucking Friday. It is what it is. Okay, anyway, we got Awesome Bird. No bueno, hold on. Got a lot of interference up in here. So we got Awesome Bird saying what's up. We got Beholder saying what's up. We have above below saying what's up. And I just again just want to thank everybody for being here. So many mixed feelings. I hope I made sense for the last 2 minutes, or 5 minutes really. Ugh. Okay, let's open up Discord. Let's see what hell we got waiting for us. Right here. And then we got this. And there we go. We got Raging Cajun hanging out with us tonight on Discord. And above below just propped in. Right on. Cool. Okay, let's get into the game. and then we'll start talking stuff. Boom. Okay. Construction Frenzy. Again. Yeah, well, not again. Anyway, if you are new to the game, this is a great discount for any update, or excuse me, upgrade. It's funny because I just crack up because I always miss this. Every time this thing would come up, I'd be in the middle of an upgrade, and I only jammed a couple upgrades. I think the top 3 upgrades I jammed was troops. Yeah, it was Horde, Maidens, and Spearmen to 25. Halfway though, so it wasn't that much expensive. Anyway, point being, this is a cool little upgrade. I will say this. I like the fact that it's been going on all season, and that's how it should be. It shouldn't just be exclusive for one day, because maybe, if we don't want to jam our upgrade for like the last few hours, well, then this thing is still going to be, lingering throughout the season, and it could help, just get those players, to max castle level as quick as possible. So I think this is great. It's good stuff. Okay, that's that, and then here is the thumbnail. Alliance War Armor of the Abyss. It's a Finish Plus event. Corruptar skills. Prestige breakdown. Well, here's the breakdown. P10. So it says at P10 on Omega Horde Death, minus 10% enemy void and melee resist, and minus 20% enemy armor. Interesting. Whatever. Void relics. These are all great relics. Boost Titans. 1.5 for Nexus. Now this is cool. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I think it is safe to say that Nexus was supposed to be like the Divine Titan, but they decided to do a 40k event for it, and because we said it so much, they didn't have to say it for us. So I feel, ZALON said this. If you didn't catch ZALON's stream earlier today, if it just seems like tonight can't, no, we'll be fine. We should be fine. Okay. Thank you all for your patience. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Let's continue. Booster tokens. Boost relics. Lore. How to participate. The blog. And gotta refresh our lands. I forgot to do that today. Been crazy busy and I haven't even been in game very much. Set the VPPP just in case. What the fuck? Shit. Christian Woods, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? How you doing? Cool. Right on. Woo! All right, let's just fucking let's get started. What's what we got? Dionysus. I don't know why I have Dionysus out. So anyway, right now, actually, Kind of funny. I was thinking of playing around with the with just instead of the Staff of Rage, excuse me, Staff of Iron. I was thinking of getting Staff of Despair. That's only just to give the skeletons a little bit more sustain, but you don't even need it really. It's fantastic. Boxer, welcome, buddy. Good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. Boxer, did you get Nexus? Is my question. And everybody that's in chat right now, I just kind of want to know, one, I would love to just get some feedback and see where everybody's at. But one, did you get Nexus? And two, did you complete all the events for her relics? That's what I'm very curious to see where the majority of the community is standing right now. I feel like a lot of people did do that. So yeah, if you got Nexus, did you get all the relics? And we're gonna just be doing a lot of VPPP, I guess, really. This is prestige what? 4? Cool. We're gonna see how I do. I haven't hit a Chronos actually. Oh, I lost count already. Fuck. The Yuchi's Yumiya would be an interesting alternate too. Just only because, like, you know, with Chronos, every time that the Corruptus and Omegas are called and summoned, you're getting more skeletons. So, be interested to see how that works. I think that's it, right? Last one. Okay, here we go. Boom. Oh, that fucking radius is ridiculous. Go over here. Gosh, this just seems too powerful to me. A little too much. Jeez Louise. Fat Zeus. Look at that. Look at that belly. Oh shit. Let's see. But below says P7 Nexus with the Bishop. I have the Zeus Relic at level 9. Almost there. I'm surprised it's only at level 9, dude. I would have imagined you already had that maxed. Okay. Snake Eyes is sharing saying, hey Churro, I got everything and loving the new staff against high level Oceanus. Ooh, nice, man. And Snake Eyes, is great to have you here, man. Appreciate your comment. Boxer dice, una pregunta, estoy a punto de después de una eternidad desbloquear el prestigio. ¿Qué prestigio recomiendas para Cronitos? ¿Sabes qué, bro? Boxer, te recomiendo que guardes todo porque lo triste es que estamos otra vez en una etapa donde la defensa no vale mucho porque Nexus domina todo. Um, pero, bueno, pero si tienes las gemas divinas y también lo suficiente para Oceanes, yo te recomendaría, bueno, dependiendo cuánto te ataquen a tu guarnición, llevar a Oceanes a prestigio 10, pero también utilizando oh my god, se me escapan las palabras, la pieza de chess, fucking choppy, para que sería el rook, se me escapan las palabras en español, para Oceanes, pero sí, a prestigio 10, con la nueva reliquia de 5 estrellas, sería muy útil. Pero mira, la cosa es que todo siempre depende en cuánto te atacan tu guarnición. Las islas eso a cualquier momento te las atacan y te las dominan. Eso es algo que nunca va a ser ajustado. Pero por lo menos uno siempre quiere mantener la guarnición bien defendida, porque uno no quiere perder los puntos de victoria que uno gana durante la semana durante la semana. So, mi respuesta es difícil darte una respuesta muy fácil, porque solo depende en tu actividad. Y si no te están pegando en la guarnición, entonces mejor guarda todo, porque cuando subas de liga, si subes ya a las ligas ya de Masters y Legends, ya es cuando tienes que tener mucho más en cuenta la importancia de defensa, pero también la defensa no es muy efectiva hasta que las tropas llegan al nivel 25. So, espero que te dé alguna idea con tanto de lo que dije, pero y siempre, de nuevo, las tropas tienen mucho que ver con la defensa, y especialmente el nivel de los hechizos, cuáles reliquias tienes y qué actividad mantienes en tu cuenta y todo. So, anyways, yeah. Buffalo says, I have P10 Oceanus, but not the Rook. Kind of a waste of Titans I used to P10 him. I probably won't end up getting the Rook, but Oceanus is still great. Well, I don't know, dude. I mean, regardless, I think that P10 Oceanus was built to last. Unfortunately, there isn't enough relics for. I think the reality is that relics are missing for a lot of classes, and the one not classes but troops, and I strongly believe that the Panthers have always had a healthy pool of relics that every other troop has not. And I mean, yeah, for many of you that haven't been playing the game for a long time, the original Panther meta was one of the strongest metas in this game, because they were just releasing relics like crazy, dude. And one of them that was I feel like top notch was whatchamacallit, the Dory. Very rare nowadays. It's almost never released. It actually has to be released in a long fucking time. But it was it's a great relic because it provides you, the 4-star version is 40% physical resistance, and then it gives you damage and armor piercing, and that combination is phenomenal. You know what I mean? So in Panthers, when it comes to taking out battalions, especially militia and spearmen, it's a fucking phenomenal relic. So things like that, I feel like they should have equivalents throughout the other classes. But anyway, that's just my 2 cents. But anyway, trying to fuck, I hope I translated correctly. What I was trying to get at with Boxer is that a lot of the things when it comes to this game has to do with how active you are and what league you're in, right? And Rain, if you're listening, he pointed that out today in a ZALON stream. It's like the league does matter. And the thing is, the reality is, unfortunately, that this game only really rewards attack. So if you have the most latest attacker, you're going to have the most fun. However, if you are in a league where you are not getting your garrison hit literally twice a day, then sometimes getting the most recent defender is probably not worth it. Because there's no reason for you to... I mean, I would not feel comfortable in telling you to go for this Titan if it's not something you absolutely need. You know what I mean? And it's easy to skip events. Oh yeah, this is the new and greatest, right? Cool. But at the end of the day, if your garrison is not getting hit 3-4 times a day, every day, then why would you spend so much time trying to grind an event for a Titan you sincerely don't need? Now, if you want to grind the event because you want the divine gems and the relics that are offered, that's a different story. You know, so those are things to take into consideration. And unfortunately, until the developers, if they ever decide, which I don't know what the fuck the plan is, to ever reward getting a green on your defense, then sometimes, you know, it's not worth it. However, at the same time, when you have the meta defender, it's not a waste of time, because having the meta defender is a really great thing too, because you know your garrison's not going to get hit, so you don't have to worry about losing BP. That's the reason. Okay. Let's see. I got it. Oh, let me get to another battle. Sorry, guys. Boxer saying, exactamente por ahora creo que voy a guardar los titanes de comida para otro titán que salga nuevo, porque no me atacan mucho, como son como máximo 5 veces a la semana. Pues sí, ya, Boxer, eso sí. Si solo son 5 veces a la semana, entonces no. Guarda todo. Pero sí llegará una etapa donde para evitar el desperdicio de titanes y todo, porque se acumulan muy rápido, a cierto nivel sí, vale la pena el conseguir el nuevo titán en defensa para prestigiar, no, that's not prestigiar, that's terrible Spanish, para, subir de nivel en prestigio. Oh my god, sorry, Boxer. Anyway, dude, yeah, guarda lo que tienes ahorita. Let me see. Yeah, sí, en el futuro posiblemente llegarás a una etapa donde estarás en ligas mayores en este juego, donde sí tenga la necesidad de conseguir ese titán en defensa que valga la pena, pero toma su tiempo, porque aunque lo consigas de nuevo, como me repito, si tus tropas están de muy bajo nivel, no vale la pena hacer todo eso. Lo único que uno hace es, ¿cómo se dice? Conseguir minutos en la batalla. Es más, uno hostiga más que todo. Y lo que uno quiere es, lo que uno desea ver en el reporte de sus batallas es esa línea verde donde dice que uno defendió. So anyway, guarda lo que tengas y espérate hasta que diga. Yo una idea, digamos, ya las tropas 24 es cuando ya uno ve, lo efectivo en defensa, tristemente. Pero este juego nunca se mantuvo balanceado en ese aspecto, porque hay mucha gente de que consiguen los titanes nuevos, están de bajo niveles, atacan a los de más alto nivel, no se pueden defender porque después ellos te atacan y obviamente es un ataque fácil. So, anyway, Boxer, disculpa, bro, tengo mucho en mi mente y espero que dije algo que puedas entender. So, We're gonna get our Spanish down. We're gonna get it down. Show's got some gringo Spanish, and Prometheo, if you're listening to it, I'm sorry. It's terrible. I'm just tired. It's been a long fucking day. But anyway, I appreciate everybody being here tonight. And for all you here hanging out, your time is very appreciated. Unfortunately, it seems that I'm having a lot of connectivity issues, so I might have to end the stream soon. But I just wanted to put something out tonight, and you know, write something, because honestly, yeah, this stuff is great. Putting out a stream, hanging out, it's always good stuff. Ew, talking about Oceanus. Pablo, you ain't wrong, bro. You're absolutely right. La defensa no existe en este juego. Está cabrón, está cabrón. Austin Bird saying he's currently at 24K. We'll do 3K Saturday and 3K on Sunday. And Boxer sharing, eso es entonces estos meses voy a empezar a mejorar las tropas y a guardar titanes para cuando mis tropas no sean un nivel tan bajo. Ahora sí empezar a dar un prestigio alto. Sí, bro. Sí, esa sería la mejor meta para, you know, disfrutar de invertir tantos titanes para un prestigio, porque es, dude, te digo, bro, es cabrón. 18 titanes para prestigio 10 no es fácil. And lo triste es de que ese prestigio 10 se disfruta en una etapa muy corta. So, es mejor guardar todo para por lo menos beneficiarlo a lo máximo cuando las tropas, los hechizos y uno también teniendo la reliquia de 5 estrellas adecuada para el juego. So, I mean, y de nuevo, si solo te atacan, digamos, 5 veces a una semana, entonces mejor guardar todo eso. Pero sí te recomiendo también, entonces, en esa espera, conseguir un titán en ataque para por lo menos conseguir las victorias, para poder conseguir los recursos importantes para subir de nivel a tus los edificios o el progreso de cualquier otra what's the word, upgrade que tendrás. Upgrade, actualización, no, I don't know, you know what I'm talking about. Lo bueno es que me entiendes, Boxer. Mi español gringo. Ay, chihuahuas. And the Zeus relic is maxed out. Gonna test her out now. Dog, you just got that thing relic? Fuck, bro. That shit's fucking lit, bro. I ain't even gonna fucking lie, bro. This shit look tight.
Oh, Churro.
Mr. Speakerface. Buddy, how are you, dude?
Alright, you, mate?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good.
Have you recovered from your laughing?
A little bit. Oh man, I had a great time last night, man. It was good to hang out with everybody. That's
It
why.
was funny, wasn't it?
Oh, it was ridiculous. It was what it was. How you doing with
For
the event?
me,
Did you
yeah.
finish this one?
I've done Corruptor. I'm think I'm going to go for the staff, just so I've got it.
Right. That's how I am too.
But we're at war with Vietnam at the moment, and oh my god, I've just woke up and my garrison's bubbled. Oh, I'll get them back in a bit.
Really?
Yeah, I'll go attack about. I'll get 3 to my 1 bubble. See.
But what? How did this war start though? Was it just random?
No, we've been bored with them all week.
Oh, that sounds like good times though. Exactly.
Yeah,
what
garrison's it's garrison ping pong all the time. When they're asleep, we're raiding them. When we're asleep, they're raiding us.
Wow, really?
It's part of the game, isn't it? That's
It is. Oh, it is, absolutely. It is part of the game.
I don't know why people get upset because it's going up, and so you just have to go with it.
Yeah, it's funny you say that in that manner too, though, because it's like it is part of the game. There's a reason why that thing says capture or raid or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a reason why you get bonuses to tempt you to capture and all, so...
Just go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well...
Too many people get too upset when it's only a game. Just play the game and don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's so funny, speak your face. That is true. That is true. Yeah, I mean, you lose your islands and everything, and at the end of the day, it sucks to lose, but it's fun. And that's how you get
well, go get some more. Somebody captured yours, go capture somebody. What I always do, if somebody in Alliance captures me land out of bonus, I go and pinch one off one of their players, what's in bonus. So I aren't wasting gems that way, and also it's hitting them more, isn't it?
That's true. Yeah, that's the trick.
I don't hit the guy who's took mine. I hit his mates.
Mm-hmm.
Then his mates will tell him off for it, won't they?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. I mean, this game is, I think, unfortunately, it's developed into a collector's thing, and that's how they've been making their money. But the reality is, the hidden gem in this game is war, and that's just because you and your your friends and your alliance are just working together to get everything settled, and then attacking this and coordinating this, and then you have to get to the point where you have to coordinate. I mean, this is the thing with this game. It's so sad. It truly is, in my opinion. Yeah. This game is bringing a whole new element into gaming. It's a mobile app where you are taking into consideration your investment of time and then your time zone as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's like you and I have an 8-hour difference, and I'm lucky to catch you right now at the stream. You're waking up pretty early, but like
I've just woke up.
Yeah, it's like what, 6 a.m., 7 a.m. your time?
I think is it 6:30 so 6. It's 20 to 7.
20 to 7, right? Yeah, same time. Yeah. So I'm thinking like, okay, let's say we're in a promotional attitude, and I'm clocking out right now. That means that if you were on my team, you'd be clocking in and doing your runs early in the morning, and that's how we all are generating the VP to come in. You know how much coordinating that takes for, just through typing everything? And if we're lucky, maybe we'll have like a conversation over Discord just to coordinate activity. And mind you, this is not just once in a blue moon. This is Monday through Sunday, every season, every week. And some of us have been playing this game for 4 or 5 years, man. You know what I mean?
That's what we do. We've got multicultural teams, America, everywhere. So we all hours of the day we've got covered, really.
Yeah, man. And I think that the sad part is that you know, it's evident for most of again for most of us that have been playing this game for a long time, that sorry, I have to post these bonus real quick. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Yeah,
That this game was meant to promote international play, you know, and Vintage brought it up earlier in ZALON stream, and it's like the one thing that we need in this game, the one thing that we need is Throne Wars, and the one thing that was beautiful about Throne Wars was the collaboration between time zones, because the higher the activity and the consistency of the activity, the better your team rewards were. And we were dealing with teams that were like, you know, on one time zone, and they would have this peak time frame of like 20, like, you know, 8 hours or so of just ridiculous amounts of numbers just getting escalated. Mm-hmm. And then the second they went to sleep, well, we had 4 or 5 guys that could promote, you know, do the same amount. And then when we would go to bed, and the other group would do that, and then it was like that for the entire event. I just don't know, man. It's just crazy. I this is why I've enjoyed this game, but it's one of those things where it's like we need that to come back, that level of competition, man. It was phenomenal stuff. Did you ever play Throne Wars?
Did I ever do Throne Wars?
Yeah. Did you?
No.
You did not? Oh.
No, because I was in the lower leagues then when I started, so I'd have missed that. Because it was only for Legends, wasn't it?
I believe so. So for me, it was very memorable because I had recently joined or I subscribed to ZALON and subscribed to Vintage's channel, and I specifically remember Vintage put out a video saying that, hey, you know, we're gonna be, you know, I'm recruiting players for Throne Wars, and if you're interested, you know, hit me up. And I was like, oh, I think I'm interested in doing that. And I hopped on. He put out his line account on the video or description, and then I was like, hey, my name's so and so. I just saw your video. I'm really interested in joining the team for Throne Wars, and that's how I participated in Throne Wars. And dude, and the only reason I did that was because Loki had just been released, and he was like, the meta attacker, and I was like, you know what, dude? That's how. And then I was like,
quick one,
he was, dude, Loki back in that time, man, he was a phenomenal attacker.
I mean, he's good again now, but
yeah, he's good, great, yeah.
With these shades and that, isn't he?
He's a consistent attacker. He's not as quick as he used to be. The thing with before is that he was a legit solo infiltrator, and if he had Night Whisper, it was over. But it was kind of a waste because you didn't really need the last 2 relics.
Well, he drops Titans like this one, doesn't he, Loki?
What do you mean?
Doesn't Loki drop Thor and all that?
He does, yes. Yes, now he does. Before he did not.
Yeah. That's how they skilled him into by dropping down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Loki's. It's something different for to use. It's like everybody used to moan about Zabarva, but they're glad he's in this one where he drops the Nexus, aren't they? Because when he drops, he starts taking everything out. And then you get Hercules drop, and he does take everything out.
Wait, is that
keep
true?
Him out of alley.
I haven't seen anybody post anything about Hercules, but is he really good too?
Oh, as soon as you drop him, every bomb he throws, it just wipes him out.
Wow.
Like you'll have a load of troops in front of you, and when he hits them, you physically see him disappear. They just go, and it's wiping them out. It's like somebody's got a rubber and they're rubbing the troops out.
That's awesome.
As long as you keep him at the back, out the melee, like. What I tend to do, I just move all. It's like Chance says, I move all my rangers in between troops, so as soon as they done one, they turn and do the others. You know what I mean? So, like I've on this ping pong, these who've been raiding us, I've been going in against like 250,000 with only 100,000 on me Nexus, and only going in with 3 troops.
Right.
But I wait for the Wassits to drop, and then I start dropping them. I only dropped Thor and Necromancer at first, and then I'd start dropping the others when the others had dropped after about 4.5 minutes. And it just, I mean, I'm down to nearly all red, but as soon as I start dropping them, it shoots right up the other end of the scale.
Right. Yeah, it's ridiculous. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
I'm just like, you know.
You've got one stuck in melee, though, there. 2 of them stuck in melee.
Yeah. Those
I
rangers.
just tap them and move them out to like them spells, and then they cover them. But as soon as you drop like Hercules at the end, oh my god. Yeah,
it's just unfortunate that, you know, the unfortunate thing is that we just don't have enough prestige food to enjoy the most out of these Titans. So you're constantly having to skip, you know what I mean? I just get tired of that reality, that aspect. It's like, you know, we should have enough prestige food to just enjoy everything, man, you know? Oh shit, my bad. Raging Cajun's been in the waiting room. Dude, what the?
Oh.
Hold on, I gotta fix this real quick.
Yeah.
Voice channel. There we go. Hey, Raging Cajun. You can hear me, buddy?
He's got his mic on mute.
Oh, he's probably working right now. Anyway.
He's in here. He's in here.
Yeah, I just had to fix his role. Unfortunately, well, obviously this is not unfortunate, but one of the biggest things when it comes to the Discord, chat is I had to kind of put a tight leash on a couple things as people were getting out of hand. But anyway, you know, moving forward, Reggie Cajun, you have the role in order to just goes directly to the live chat instead of going to the waiting room. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. I got Fury hanging out tonight. Hello. Wow. Fury, buddy. I missed you, man. It's been a long time, bud. I thought you had quit the game or something, or maybe I offended you or something. Anyway, bro, I'm just kidding, man. I'm just pulling your leg. It's good to see you, bud. I hope you're doing well. I hope everything's well. You know, I think you should stop sharing information with Chance because apparently you had a little bit of an accident at work. Something about you slipping at work or something, buddy. So.
Oh
no. Anyway, alright, I'm about to read something in Spanish real quick. So exactamente ahorita solo voy a dar prestigio 1 a Hell, que es el titán que más uso para atacar, para conseguir recursos y empezar a enfocarme en mejorar las tropas. Wow. Bueno, mira, Boxer, te digo una cosa. Hell es una de las titanes, de los mejores titanes en este juego. Si tienes el prestigio suficiente, mínimo 4, y es algo que no vas a arrepentir. Hell tiene ellas un titán, para mí, en mi opinión personal, es un titán perfecto. Ella tiene su uso en los eventos, en Conquest y en Assault, pero el prestigio sí tiene mucho que ver. Yo te recomiendo por lo menos al 4. Y honestamente no importa los niveles de tus princesas. I can't even remember what the fucking storm maidens are called in Spanish. Pero ella es chingona, bro. Honestly. Austin Bird says, really wish I had been around during Throne Wars. Dude, Austin Bird, let me tell you something, bro. The first iteration of it was really, really glitchy. and the rewards compensation was really shitty. But the second one was pretty great, and I feel that this game was meant for Throne Wars. Like it just I don't fucking get it, man. It's just so irritating that this game is just getting like, you know, kicked to the curb. I just don't understand. There is no other game, you know, on any other platform that has this style of gameplay. The fact that you can control your troops the way you do, the way you can, you know, maneuver the game and everything is just it's fucking fun, man. And I just don't understand why they don't want to add the attention needed for it. It's good stuff, dude. It's great stuff. Infinite 11.
If you can't,
sorry.
No,
No,
if
go
you
for it.
can't think of store maidens in Spanish, just say senoritas.
Senoritas.
They're the only female ones on there, aren't they?
Las senoritas. Good job, Speaker Face. I love it, buddy. That's what we're gonna entitle them by the senoritas.
Yeah. Axe wielding senoritas.
You're ridiculous, man. Oh my god. Does this relic also affect the Salt event? Increase time and eventually score? Dude. Okay. So that's kind of the question. And dude, I had to say this. I thought about this after ZALON stream tonight because we brought that up. I'm a little scared that after this event with this relic, we won't see Assault for a long time. I didn't say that on ZALON stream only because I was thinking about it. I was driving home and I was thinking, oh shit, okay. They introduced this relic and maybe they thought about this, and maybe because the thing is, as much as we might think these developers are listening and they know what they're doing, and unfortunately there are some limitations that they are facing. And if they were given, and I feel there's someone in there in that fucking development team that knows what this game is worth, they're very limited to what they can do, unfortunately. But anyway, I know you're in there. I know someone in that fucking team is in there, knowing what the potential of this game is, and we're missing.
Somebody's pulling the reins back, holding them back, aren't they?
Exactly. You guys are missing out on a lot of good fucking money, dude. And you have a really strong community, and that's the last fucking thing you want to screw yourself over with. Okay?
Did he say Vintage had been on ZALON's earlier or something?
Yes, he was. He was just clearing things up.
Did you ask him about his account?
It's all in private, and he's just taking it. It's all his account is on private. If you would like to see a video, you're more than welcome to email him, or excuse me, contact him and email it. And right. And then on top of that, it's just putting his foot down, which I 1000% fucking back up. So it's like, if developers, you want him to have your back, give him a fucking SPP account, because you guys.
That's why he's done it. Yeah.
I don't think so, but I mean, it's a good intention to bring everything back, because he's got good stuff out there. And if you want someone to make you money, this is the person to have your back, and he's been doing this shit for free for a long time.
Well, he's put the time in and done it all for him for free.
He's a gamer,
should give him something back, shouldn't he?
He's a gamer, dude. He knows video games, man.
Yeah.
Why are you gonna waste your fucking time? Like, it's just ridiculous. I just sincerely don't understand. It's like, man, this guy's a good fucking person, and he's helping you out, and you still don't fucking give him a fucking bone.
Yeah.
Like, give him a fucking olive branch. Like, you're not olive branch. Like, just give him a fucking just hook him up with a fucking SPP account. That shit's for free, dude. Like, come on. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that tangent. But regardless, the point is, he's doing the right thing. He rather just take a step back. I'm sure he's got a lot on his plate, and I'm just
glad now he's all right. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I was just wondering
Absolutely.
why he'd gone.
Right. Yes. Yeah, and that's also.
I'll take the antique marker off him now, won't I?
This is true. Yeah, that's a good thing.
Back to the mature wine, a vintage.
There you go. But infinite, yes, yeah. That's the question at hand. This is gonna affect assault. We don't know until assault comes back. I'm scared that assault won't come back because of this relic, and just like raid boss, it just doesn't come back. And then
well, Conquest Monday. Will you be able to use the staff on Conquest?
Yeah, but you don't really need that, because like once you hit the max score, it cancels or it ends your account. Account. It ends your battle. So you know what I mean.
It finishes the battle. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So it doesn't really need it. But I will say this though, the skills on that relic are phenomenal.
Yeah.
Good relic. Good. It's a fantastic relic. Fantastic relic skills. I actually am ignoring the synergy. I don't even give a shit about the increase in battle. Like, if I really need it, okay, sure, whatever. But, like, I'm not really going to rely on that, So.
Yeah.
Let's see. Infinite is using Hell. And then Fury is sharing, saying, yes, I'm doing better. My mom was in hospital for a while, so I have been keeping to myself a bit. But she's home now, and things are looking up. Well, Fury, you know what, though, man? I'm very happy to hear that. And,
yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, buddy, we missed you, dude, because you'd always stop by and say hello, and we all, that was your signature introduction whenever you came into the stream. But I'm glad that everything's working out, and family is everything, buddy. So,
Fury's British, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Yeah. I don't think he's a Liverpool fan, and if he is, we might have some issues.
I'm not a Liverpool fan, definite.
Daniel, what's up, buddy?
This is the only stream I can be on, and I can be British because on Chance and Houses, I'm either New Zealand, Austrian, anything but British.
Mm-hmm. I know. The worst part is that I understand some of your stuff because I've been because I was planning on traveling throughout England a couple years ago, and I wanted to visit a lot of just throughout the country. I was just so intrigued with the culture. The thing is that it's so relevant to what I like, which is football and drinking. So yeah. I just loved it.
Fury's just said no, not Liverpool, Arsenal. Lol. So he's a London guy if he's Arsenal.
Oh my gosh, he probably hates Arteta right now. Oh my gosh, poor guy. You and Arteta probably want to run him over right now. Anyway, damn, you put up with Wenger that long? Jeez Louise, Fury. That's a dedicated Londoner right there. Pinche Danielle, what's up, buddy? How are you? Yeah, whatever. Fury, I have no idea what's going on with you, but I hope everything goes well. Good vibes. Yeah, brother. Absolutely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nobody likes to hear anybody suffering, dude. It's like when Jim was bad.
I know, dude. Yeah, man. Yeah, but Jim, you know what? We love you, buddy.
Yeah, I'm glad he's on the road in recovery.
Yeah, we've all had a fucking hell of a year, huh?
Yeah. Well, he said he's sorted his diet out now and all that, hasn't he? So he's a lot better that way.
I see Jim is going to be fine. He's a fucking trooper, man. He's going to be fine.
Yeah, he's a warrior.
Yeah, he is. He's a good guy. And I think he knew a little bit ahead of time. He was ready to make, some changes and stuff. It's just the adapting to the changes is not easy, so.
He's a lovable Gruffalo, isn't he?
I know. He sounds like a grumpy old man, but man, that guy's a big old teddy bear. He loves everything. He loves everyone and everything.
Sounds like a Rottweiler with a mouth full of pebbles. Daniel's saying, speaker face, I have a favour to ask you.
Oh, what's the favour? Better be a good one.
It's going to be shut up, most probably.
Look
Go
at
on,
that.
Daniel. Ask away.
Look at that. Angry talks
Easy.
about making time. About damn time to make time for my stream, buddy.
He's mostly just finished work.
Hmm.
I think he's been on shifts. I think.
He's another Londoner too, huh?
Look, another Brett Fury says.
Yeah, you guys, you night owls are just about to go to bed. We just need Polo to show up, man. I think he hates me right now.
Why would he hate
kidding.
you?
No, I'm just kidding. I love Polo.
It's chance he keeps falling out with, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. That's the thing. Polo knows. Polo knows if I show up over there in his neck of the woods, we're gonna go to a pub and we're gonna just be out there drinking all night.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Fuck you, Prometheo.
He wants me to say that.
Why? He's just ridiculous. This guy's an instigator.
Yeah, he's just trying to steer it again. If it was chance, I might have done it, but not Prometheo.
That's good stuff.
Prometheo doesn't deserve it.
I know, dude. My goodness.
I heard he swore last night at chance, didn't he? His first time I heard Prometheo swear.
Yes, he did.
That was funny. I was joking. I was in the background.
Oh, speaker face, you were dying, bro. It was hilarious.
Oh god, it was just constant barraging each other. Yeah, I loved it. I think Daniel wants to say that so he can record it and play it back to Prometheo. If you can.
Let's see. Fury's asking, so what's your plans on this event? I'm gonna finish. I am gonna finish. I am always, forever will be divine gem hungry. And I have a pretty good, amount right now. So the other one I want is the Prancing Knight. Just because I am the biggest Hell fan forever. I think she's the most perfect Titan in the world. But I appreciate the fact that the developers made a fantastic relic just to encourage, and keep her in part of the meta. So
I'm wondering where they pull that queen. Is it for Kronos?
Look, here's the thing. When it comes to all these like chess pieces, I think they're phenomenal relics, dude. They really are, because they're up to speed with the game, where it encourages, or it enhances the fact that whatever investment you have made into a Titan on prestige, it's gonna get enhanced, because if you have it at prestige 7 or prestige 10, there's an upgrade in its worth, or another synergy is what it is, right? So
Fury's saying he's got 41,000 DGs.
Jesus, Fury, why are you saving so much, dude?
Oh, bloody hell! Angry Talks, where did you buy them?
Right. 41,000, dude. But the thing is that Fury finishes every event, and he's grinding every event.
He could have nearly all them chess pieces with
Fury,
that.
well, I'm actually very curious. So, Fury, with your, I mean, you're a consistent player, bro. I mean, I feel, I mean, I feel very confident to say that you know how to play the game. I'm sure we could both agree on that easily. So, in your way of playing the game, Fury, what do you think that this new staff is of any worth to you? For the synergy, not the three skills are fantastic. Anybody, regardless at any point of the game, is going to benefit from it. But I'm saying for you, so I want to get a really, well-rounded opinion built on, what it could potential be or its potential worth. Do you think that this relic, this staff is going to be any good? Daniel-san saying, nice, Fury. Don't make the same mistake I made. I had 39k and got 2 of the chest relics. Wait, really? You got 39k and you got 2 relics from the chest collections? Which ones did you get, dude? And why? Raging Cajun.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, what up, dude? How are you, man?
I'm curious to see. He pulled 2 chess pieces. No,
Yeah.
I haven't heard of anybody doing that yet.
Me either, man.
I want to see. I want to see the results of that. Like, what did he put it on? How's it useful?
Yeah.
That's very good information because I got 9k and I haven't pulled the trigger yet.
Oof.
I've got the bishop and that's ace.
Oh yeah, that.
Aye, mate.
How's your bowels, my friend?
Pardon?
How's your
What was
bowels? I'm just
How's your
kidding, dude.
Well,
Dude,
they're all
Raging
tucked back
Cajun,
up
dude,
now.
you're-
They're all
you're-
right now. They've been shoved back in. They're all right.
Oh man, if we
Good
all,
to hear, bro.
dude, you know what, man? I fucking wish we had a bar we could all go to stay up all
Yeah,
night
I
drinking
do.
beers.
Imagine that.
Dude, we had so much fucking fun, dude. You know what I mean? All of us just showing up.
Oh my
like,
God.
Cheers, you know?
They'd have to
Oh,
lock us
God.
in. They wouldn't be able to shut the bar because we've got that many stories to
Yeah,
tell.
we had so many stories just
Oh,
talking.
we'd have to listen. We'd have to do it in Italy because in Italy, when the bars close in Italy, what they do is they close the shutter. The shutters,
lock
kind of
it.
like in the mall,
Hmm.
Yeah,
and they lock you in, and you stay there till you want to leave.
Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
there's a few
I love
clubs that
that.
do that over here. It's illegal, but some do it.
Yeah.
Well, because then it's a private party, and
Yeah.
the police can't do shit about it because you're locked in.
We'd
As long
have a
as
good
nobody goes
party
on the-
with all the different ones here.
Yeah, but you know what though? We'd all have such a good time every time, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That'd just be the
Oh my
greatest thing.
God.
Oh, dude. And I'm just talking about the few of us that talk in game chat and all of us in Discord right now.
Oh, there's a lot of people, man. There's a
like
lot
a
of
good
people in
40
this
of us,
game I
dude.
drink with. I would drink with any of you people. Shit.
Yeah, it's a big
Actually,
fun.
I'm drinking with you now.
Yeah. What are you drinking right now, buddy? What do you got?
Some Cabernet Sauvignon.
Ooh, you're
Ooh.
fancy as fuck.
On
No,
the
I'm
way-
just-
on the wine.
I'm just a fucking wino because if I drink whiskey, I get stupid.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Don't
that's a
mention
good thing,
whiskey. I've got a story about that, so let's go there either. Right.
Oh, I bet Speakerface has some stories about that shit. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
though. Are you working
I haven't
today,
drunk
dude?
it
Are you
since I
still at
was
work or what?
17.
Me, I'm off until Sunday night. This is the
Nice.
perfect. I have the perfect job for DOT because I'm off. I work nights, Sunday night to Thursday night. So Thursday, like Thursday morning, I get off work, and the event starts, and I usually grind the event and finish it on Thursday, and then I have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday all freaking day, 3 days to just grind and level
Yeah.
things up.
Yeah,
That's
good
awesome,
timing,
dude.
that is.
Like I finished the event yesterday. I got 34k souls already.
Nice.
Bloody hell.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we're the team I'm on right now is ranked 9 in the tournament. Oh, by the way, I have to mention this because it's pretty significant. You know how Catacool has a ton of teams all over the place, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And we usually see them in the top 50 all the time. Lately, I've seen, last couple of weeks, I've only seen 1 or 2 Catacool teams in the top 50.
Yeah.
Guess
Yeah.
what?
Unless he's moving the
Wow.
top players down just for them teams.
AE currently has 5 teams in the top 50 right now.
Are you really?
Yes. I'm on one of the AE teams. My team is now AE.
Oh, AE Russian.
No, it's
A Mex Punch.
Assassin something or another. I just joined them last week.
Oh, yeah.
AERE.
But,
yeah, Events Arrest joined them. Okay, okay.
I'm on Hellraisers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're an up and coming family of they've been absorbing a lot of other alliances because
Polo's a
in
mono
this,
squad.
you know how in this game you join a family of teams, whatever that is, you know, it could be whatever. And then
Yeah, so
over time these you know, people have differences and they split. Well, when a family splits, you have a lot of refugee senior players that want to find a top 50 team, right?
Yeah.
So you take them in, and alliances absorb people. You know, people jump around all the time.
Yeah.
I know a bunch of guys that just float from team to team to team, and they're very
Mercenaries.
senior players. No, they're not mercenaries because you don't have to pay them.
I've never moved.
But my point is, it's evolution of the game.
Yeah.
People have differences, obviously, and you're gonna have alliances break up. You're gonna have teams that shatter, and they have their differences. And then what do you do with the other 48 players that aren't arguing with the 2 people that are arguing? They go to other alliances and repopulate other teams, and it's just a continuous evolution of things that happen like that. And right now it's happening again. And I'm gonna I have 23 players on my team. By this time next week, my team's gonna be full. And I'm not talking about level 10 players. I'm talking about level 40 and 50 players.
That's good, dude. But are you guys gonna make a push
Well,
to get up to Masters and Legends? Or what's the goal?
Well, we're going all the way up.
Nice.
My team, I really don't like Legends because I'm a VP grinder, and it's very difficult to grind VP in Legends because it's cutthroat.
Yeah.
It's a wasteland up there. I'm in it right now. It's a wasteland, dude. Everything's red. I'm like, what the hell? I gotta go. I have to definitely hunt for VPs. Like, I'm trying to hit 1 million VPs right now. I've been in Legends for 48 hours and I haven't hit 1 million VP yet. It's kind of frustrating. But when I jumped, I lost 7.5 million VP.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, but the sacrifice is worth it because I'm making friends. I'm on a team of other friends, and meeting new people is part of this game. If you don't network in this game, you're gonna suck. I'm sorry, you know?
Yeah.
Like I get on Discord and talk to you guys. We share information, we learn about the game, blah blah blah. But the other part of it is networking with other alliances. If you don't have friends out there, you're gonna get bashed.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely, dude. And I love all the stuff that you're bringing up, dude. because and it's unfortunate because it's like it's so many things that have been neglected in the game for fucking too long, dude. You know, the whole networking, the whole like coordinating, like, you know, obviously sometimes you have to merge teams because, you know, personalities clash, or, you know, game interests.
Oh, it happens all the time. We're all people.
Yeah,
but here's the thing. But the funny thing is, it's not just it's not just
Are we really all adult?
the
Are we really?
Who's that? Oh, you got me off track now. Damn it.
I don't understand what Daniel's saying in chat.
Well, what I was trying to say was, there's people from all over. There's people from all over the world on this game, and I've met people from many different countries, and it's amazing just how nice everyone is in the game, just as general people, you know, like, oh, where are you from? Oh, I'm from China or Indonesia or whatever. And I'm like, oh, and you get to know the people as a person, not as a culture or a religion or politics, but you learn the person. That's what I enjoy about this game.
Yeah.
It's the amount of people that I meet that are good people just like me, who have general good intentions in the world.
Yeah, just having a
I'm
good
telling
time,
you,
dude. It's crazy because it's like, you know, we're days and hours away from each other, but there is something that there's common ground, and it's sincerely very frustrating and very upsetting and also very sad. The amount of neglect that this game is getting from the developers, and it's like they sincerely don't understand what they're missing out on, dude. Like, this game brings so much stuff, and
if they were to advertise it, it would blow up, dude.
Dude, if this game got, dude, I honestly, I'm sure everybody here in chat and everybody, you know, in Discord, if this game just got a bump in attention, just add another $500,000 for promotion, and then on top of that, within those 500,000, maybe $1 million, maybe that's too much. I don't know. 500,000 sounds about right. You know, you're adding.
They've been getting
so
free promotion from you, from you guys all along.
Yeah, but then you're adding the social.
But the engine itself. I mean, look at the gameplay we have. We already acknowledged that Natural Motion has really good artists. The designs are spot on. They have very good graphics. But here's the thing. How many games do you know can field that many troops and function without a glitch? I mean, we have our own, you know, there's our share of glitches in the game, but they fix it eventually. But I mean, there's no other game that I know you can throw a battle out like that. You know what I'm saying? If they had like, I don't know, kind of like some of the computer games where you have massive troops all over the battlefield, right? That usually only works on a PC. This is on a phone.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a mobile. It's a mobile game with multiple players and what do you call it? A lot of troops on the field with good graphics. Yeah. Excellent graphic.
Yeah, this. I mean,
there's not a lot of games that do that.
Right, and look at the introduction of this Titan when she comes out floating, and then you start to you know, attention to detail, like the colors that they you know, the colors and then the shade, and
every character has a personality.
And that, dude. Like, what other game has that? And then on top of that, you know, there's teams behind this game that are coordinating the way they're gonna, you know, get the most out of a season, and they want to keep pushing. They have 50 fucking players active and just communicating, and it's like, Dude, I just don't
Yeah,
understand why.
and
they
by the
don't
way,
fucking make it happen, dude.
find me a team where everyone is from the same place. It doesn't exist in this game.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't work for this game. If you're all from the same time
No.
zone, it actually is a hindrance. The best way this
Yep.
a prime team is going to be most effective is to have people
Mhm.
in different time zones, because it's a numbers game. So it's the more it's consistent, the more it's kind of like a conveyor.
And it's
belt, right?
24/7. You can play it 24/7, any time
If you
of the
wanna lose
day.
some sleep, if you want to lose some sleep and stay up with the night crew, you're more than welcome to do that. It doesn't stop you. But at the same time,
I
it's
do
like,
it all the time.
I know, dude. I'm always losing sleep for this game. But it's just because I have a great time with everybody, man. It's good stuff.
Raging
I would-
says about the
Right.
graphics. You won't put it on a 50-inch TV screen. You see that how good the graphics are then, because you don't lose nothing. It's as crisp as anything.
Yeah, exactly. And the quality of the game is outstanding
Yeah.
compared to other games.
Oh, yeah. And the music.
It's not cartoonish. The thing is, it is what do you call it? Graphics I don't know how to describe it, but it's not. It doesn't look like a cartoon.
Exactly. I know what you mean. I know a lot of
Yeah.
people out here will understand what we're talking about. But dude,
Mhm.
to have these kind of qualities on a fucking cell phone is
Yeah.
bonkers, man. It's ridiculous.
It's bonkers. That's a speaker face term.
The graphics are on another level compared to any other cell phone game.
Oh,
I don't
exactly.
know any other game that's got graphics like that.
And I think that's the attraction to it.
But mind you, you know what we're seeing right now. This is 2021. These have been the graphics
Yeah.
of the game since what 2017.
Yeah, since day one.
Yeah.
Since day one. And the only thing that's changed is just the label, or like the wording,
The
content, and things like that.
Mhm.
But this game initiated with this quality of graphics, and we think, oh, it's gotten better over
And
the years.
artwork.
It's
The
really,
artwork is yeah.
yeah, and
But it shows
it
how
only looks.
confident with the game they were, because they don't do that much advertising. It sells itself, kind of thing. And the community helps it a lot.
Oh, the community is huge,
I
man.
just don't
I mean,
understand. It's just so bizarre to me.
it's not millions of people. We're talking maybe tens of thousands of people, but it's a very tight knit community. Very tight knit.
Yeah.
Like even though you have enemies, they're still your friends because we're all in the same game.
Right.
Does that make sense?
It makes
It's not
If you had
personal.
anything else, you couldn't play the game.
It's not personal.
Yeah.
I broke away from a family alliance 3 months ago. I don't have any animosity towards them. They can do their thing because I'm doing my thing.
Me and Churro were on about it earlier. You just got to play the game and not take offence. It's a game. You're
Right,
supposed to
yeah.
enjoy it,
Mhm.
not get aggressive.
Oh,
Yeah.
but the fire that gets in some people's bellies. Oh,
Yeah, but that
like right
you've
now,
won then.
my
You've won. If
right
you
now,
got them to that state, you've won.
right now. Hey, Speaker Face, remember how you told me you guys were battling with the Vietnamese
Yeah.
team?
With the insects.
My team is looking at a protagonist, if you will, and dude, we have 3 alliances in this server. If we want to smash somebody, we could do that. But I talked to the Crown, and he was like, no, if we're going to do this, we're going to do this as one team, not 3 teams.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay.
What we're doing
Yeah,
at the moment.
that's what I like though, dude. You're not being a fucking coward about it. It's like you deal it 50
Also-
on 50, bro.
Yeah, it's not 3 teams on 1, because that would be kind of an unfair bashing,
Mm-hmm.
So, but here's the thing. Another point about this game is everyone respects their crown.
Yeah.
The leadership that when someone, because I'm a crown on my team, the responsibility I have for my players is something I took on. All right. I was in the military, so it's easy for me to do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some other people that are civilians that have never had a leadership role in their life, this is their leadership role. Does that make
some
sense?
People have got weak
It makes
crowns
sense.
because they won't kick the player who's causing
Oh, yeah.
trouble.
Well, and those teams don't last very long, do they?
Well, that Vietnam
It's
team.
part of the evolution of the game. The strong will survive and the weak will fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you got a weak ass crown making poor decisions for the team, those team members are not going to stay there. They're going to go to another team.
Yeah.
Another beauty of the game. You can bounce where you want.
Yeah, it could only be, you know, it could have a fun 6-month spell, and then it's like, okay, you know, we did what we did. And
Yeah,
we
I want to try
else.
something different.
Right. And guess
Well-
what? We don't have to be all fucking offended out of it, because it's just how it is, dude.
Well, my team and also the associations I have with other teams, people come and go. It's the nature of the game. You're talking about 50 players. Everyone has a life in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So something happens. Oh, I had COVID-19. I gave my crown to my number 3, or number 2, I should say. And he ran the team for 2 weeks because I was sick in bed. I was still grinding, but I didn't want to lead because I was sick, right? Good example
You
right
had
there.
COVID, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel now, bro? How's everything going for you?
I still get sinus infections, but I've always had those for like
Right.
30 years.
Yeah.
Is the Pomeranian all right, though?
Oh, yeah, my pom-pom's sitting on the bed.
Sounds
He's a-
amazing.
He's a
good,
little
good?
shit. He's my little best buddy.
Good, man. I know, man. It's terrible to know that these, you know, our best buds can even contract this fucking bitch-ass fucking...
He's fine now. He got too much sleep today. He's hyper. And
He needs
he's
a water,
bored.
what he needs.
No, I let him outside. He goes play outside. I have a doggy door in the back of my house.
Nice.
I think Daniel's calling me a bully.
Tommy says, yes, there's no such phone game like that. Tommy, I believe that, I mean, I apologize if I haven't recognized you before, but I feel like this is your first stream. You know,
Yeah, I've never seen that
everything.
before.
But I appreciate you being here, man. It's great to have your feedback and everything. And yeah, you know, the thing, yeah, it's just, you know, the one thing I do want to, you know, focus on my channel moving forward, especially after the Nexus event, is like, you know, it's frustrating though to know that this game is getting the lack of attention it deserves.
It's in the back seat.
It's in the backseat, unfortunately. But you know what, dude? Fuck it. I don't give a
Oh.
shit. I'm still having a good time, and I'm meeting great people. And the thing is that even if this game dies, like I know that I could talk to fucking Rage and Cajun and speak your face out, you know, off stream and on Discord. It's just, this is the beauty of this game.
Discord, line chat.
Yeah.
Everybody's on Discord and line
There's
chat.
loads of people who love this game. That's why they've got so many mini accounts.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
to be honest, my personal opinion is they're not going to shut this game down. They're going to keep going because they would have shut it down already if they weren't making money. They're
Right.
making money.
They're making money.
they're
It just
sending
sucks.
2 or 3. Maybe we have only 2 or 3 devs working on it right now. But trust me, the development and the testing that they have to do. I was a system engineer for like 6 years. The amount of testing you have to do on a new program, i.e. a new Titan, they have to play test that shit for weeks and weeks and weeks and work all the bugs out before they release it. And they do a pretty good job of it. Yes, 1 or 2 times a year, they have to reskill it the next day because ZALON pointed out something that, hey, this is broke, or Vintage pointed out something broke. Though that's small potatoes, my friend. If you look at the amount of, what do you call it, attributes that all of these Titans have, they have to test each and every single one of them, one by one. It's I've done testing. I've done test engineer stuff. It is a super tedious job. You have to have so much patience doing it. Basically, you click the button, and you have to write down everything that happens. And then you click the next thing. We take advantage of this. We click all over the battlefield. Every single click, when you're doing testing, you have to click it and see what happens and then write everything that happens. Then you click again and write everything.
Because then we get free gifts.
So I appreciate the devs more than I hate them, because I know from a test engineer standpoint how tedious this job is to put out a new, a new relic or a new Titan. Do you realize every single time they put a new relic out, they have to test it on every single Titan to know the effects of it? How many hours of work is that? I'm not defending the death, but I'm giving you a view from my standpoint of my experience. That is a huge, tedious job. They put this new staff out. We don't even know what it's going to do on half the Titans.
Yeah.
We're gonna figure it out. And by the way, have you noticed all of the battle YouTube videos that have been coming out in the last couple of weeks? There's a lot more people. I don't even know their names.
Yeah, that's true.
They've just been there's a lot of people putting content out.
Yeah,
because
I've seen a few different ones.
I'm like, who's this guy? I don't know him. He's not Churro.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm like, seriously. There's a buzz going right now about this game. I don't know why. Because it hasn't been advertised. Yet people are putting content out.
Yeah.
I've seen people on YouTube that I don't even recognize their name. I'm like, who's this guy?
Yeah, this is good. Again, dude, my goal is I'm tired of bashing on the game. I mean, I'll be transparent. I'll be transparent with a lot of the things that come up and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I think we all will, and this is what makes this community strong.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about that.
Yeah, but I think that the reality is that this is a really good fucking game, and it's worth the time because there's good people behind it, and we all want to just have a distraction, and I think it became more of a reality, especially during and after. It's not safe to say post-COVID because COVID is not going anywhere. I think we're all still starting to deal with it.
Oh, it's still around.
It's not going to go anywhere, dude. This is here to stay. It's if you're out there believing that this shit's going to go away.
The new flu.
It's
the new flu.
Exactly. It's a new flu. It's just part of it's just part of being fucking creatures with gross ass fucking habits, and that's just fucking life, dude. And so if you want to go around believing that this shit's gonna go away, you're a fucking moron, and that's my sincere opinion. So
yeah,
I just think that
we have not been able to eradicate a virus yet.
There's no way of eradicating a virus that can mutate, bro. There's no such thing as eradicating it.
You're right. The biology isn't there. The biology isn't there.
It's just the sad truth of cells and everything. It's just survival of the fittest, and that's just the fucking point. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, that's how it is. It just cleanses.
Unfortunately, that's how it is.
They reckon in Britain this winter we're going to have 60.
Yeah. And it has nothing to do with age. It does have nothing to do with genetics. It just has to do with almost like a luck based kind of thing, dude. It's weird. It's really fucking weird. But in my personal opinion, I think that the number one thing, and this is my side rant, is that we are all disgusting creatures, and we need to fucking wash our hands and cover our goddamn mouths, dude. That's all we have to do. You know what I mean? It's basic.
Actually, that has worked. It's gotten people to be cleaner people, if you will.
Yeah, exactly.
I wash my hands. I don't know how many times a day I wash my hands. Oh my God.
Right, and
it's a healthy thing, though.
It is.
It's a positive thing.
And that's just basic practices, though, dude. Imagine if every single one of us, human beings, dude, at any age, is just practicing those essential things. Just wash your fucking hands when you take a shit or piss yourself. And then, you know, just walk. If you think you're kind of sick, then just wear a mask. That should just be a basic standard practice. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I think those practices worldwide has changed in what you just said. I think everyone in the world is going to do that. Believe it or not.
Yeah, and I hope
I used to watch CNN and laugh. This was years ago. I used to laugh at when they showed a news clip about something in Hong Kong, and you see people walking on the street with masks. Like 10 years ago. Yeah. 10 years ago, they were doing that.
Yeah, you're right.
In Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And I used to poke fun at that. I'm like, oh, look, they're wearing masks. Oh. And now look at us. Look at what the world how the world has changed.
Yeah.
Well,
ironic, isn't it?
Look at the Olympics when they were in China. It was, you couldn't see for the smog. They all wear masks, didn't they, outside the arena?
Well, they wear masks. Yeah, well, they probably wear masks in China for pollution, but because they don't have they don't have the EPA laws that we have.
Yeah.
They're polluting the environment. Okay, fine, but I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. But however, eventually they're going to realize that, hell, yeah, this is not good.
Yeah.
It may take some time, but yeah, that's another topic for discussion. But
yeah. But either way, though, man, I appreciate what you guys are bringing up to the table tonight. On the stream, it's not worth it, dude. I understand. We get frustrated. Battle fatigue is real. But guess what? You know what, dude? If your garrison isn't getting hit 20 times a day, then don't worry about missing out on Nexus. You'll be fine, dude. You're still gonna have a good time in this game, and that's what I want to focus on moving forward. It's just if it's the end of the world or whatever for fucking DOT, fine. But at least why don't we just make the last couple of days of this game fucking worth it? Just have a good time. Hey, just fucking rip each other's garrisons apart, dude.
It's supposed to be an entertainment thing, right?
Right. Absolutely.
I tell you what, in the last year, let me think. I missed the Growthorn and I missed Heracles. Those are the only two events I had not finished in the last year plus.
Damn, dude. Really?
I got every Titan from every event. And all of the I got so many relics. I got like 4 relics I got like quadruple freaking relics of, specific Titan things. I got so much in my inventory that every 5 or 10 battles, I have to fuse some shit because I don't have room.
Yeah.
And I do it. Oh, but here's a tactic that I learned. All right. I keep 1 copy of every single Titan. I'm a collector, like ZALON, And so I figured out a way to use, who uses 1-star Titans except for PP, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here's what I did. I started fusing my 2-star Titans into my 1-star Titans, and I made all of my 1-star Titans level 20.
Right.
Okay. Because I can't keep all of, all the stuff I get when I'm grinding. You run out of inventory space. So I fuse all my 2 stars into my 1 stars, make all of my 1 stars are now 20 level 20. And I use them for PP because a level 1 star and a level 20 1 star, you can still beat it. It's the same. It's pretty transparent, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have, and then when you're desperate to level up your Nexus to get her to 60 and you don't have enough bottles and you ran out of XP potions and you're like, what else can I do? Well, guess what? I have a whole bunch of level 20 1 stars that I can fuse into my Nexus to get her to level 60. And I did that. So now I'd say about 2/3 of my level 1s, 1 stars, I'm sorry. 2/3 of my 1 star Titans are still level 20. I have a few that I've fused into, I used them. Basically, you're storing XP and using them when you need them. Does that make sense?
It makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I use them.
No.
I use them.
I'm
and
just making space for other Titans.
Exactly. So I done that, and at the same time, I always set up PP on my lands because I'm like, there's no point in defending it because they can all be beat at some point, right? And I'm not in a war team, so why should I heavy defend my lands? I put PP on my lands so other people can attack it because I appreciate it when I can attack someone for a quick battle so I can get souls or VP or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Or, hey, I need some food or some coin. Boom, I go out and I hit the level 1, not level 1, the 1 star PP.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. I appreciate that. So I contribute to the community by setting my lands as such. Does that make sense?
No, it makes total sense. I know what you mean. Yeah.
And by the way, my level 20 1 star Titans, all those Pantheon relics, I haven't deleted them. I have the 2 star and the 3 star Pantheon relics. I don't know what to do with them, right? But you can never get them again if you ever fuse them away, you're never going to get them again, period. Because once you get them, you can't achieve that goal again, right?
Yeah.
So what I've been doing is I put those 2 star and 3 star relics, Pantheon relics, on my 1 star level 20 PP guys. And it kind of takes it out of my inventory so I don't have to look at it.
Damn.
But it's kind of like a storage thing. And then I set up my lands as PP and then I don't see it. So I don't have to scroll through to look at it all the time. You know how you can get rid of stuff that's being used, you can put it away and then just look at the active stuff?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, getting use out of your 1 star Titans, because they have no purpose in life except for Pantheon. And by the way, when I leveled up all my 1 stars to level 20, I completed 2 different Pantheon things that I didn't even know existed.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
There was one where you level up to level 15, like 15 Titans or something like that. I didn't know that existed. It's not advertised in the game. I did it by accident.
It's so crazy.
Just by, yeah. So what I'm saying is, for managing your inventory storage, leveling up your, and don't go over, I think it was
24.
Aventador. Right? No, I think it was Solju who put out a video on fusing Titans, and he says do not go over level 24, when you fuse your low-level Titans and use them as food for your higher Titans, don't go over 24, because after level 24 or something like that, you start losing XP when you fuse that one in.
The tax.
You don't get full credit, so to speak. So I just stopped at 20. Level 20 is good for your 1 stars.
Okay.
And to me, that is packing your storage for future use. And I've used a bunch of those 1 stars to fuse into my 4-star Titans just to level them up, because I ran out of potions, or I can't get them level. It takes me a week to level somebody up, to prestige.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I think that's fair, because it's like, you want to get the most out of that experience of leveling up a Titan. And honestly, and that's, dude, but bro, I mean, it comes back to full circle, where it's like, how are we gonna know this kind of information if the community doesn't put in the work and provide that feedback? Hey guys, check out what I found out. Hey guys, look at this. This is what's going on in the game. Hey, you know what I mean? Like all these kind of things.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just, who would have
community
thought?
Feedback.
Yeah, who would have thought that taking your level 1-star Titan to level 20 was gonna be what I guess you could say a net positive on experience points on a fusion event? Like, okay, and that's a huge thing when it never existed.
People don't
back
know
in the
about
day.
Yeah, but people don't know it exists. That's why I'm putting it out on your stream. So when people watch this video, they can say, "Oh, that's a good idea. I'm going to start doing that."
Yeah. It's crazy.
I've done it. It actually works.
Yes,
now,
it does. Absolutely, it does. I experienced.
And
that
when
with
you're
Dionysus.
desperate, when you're desperate you're at like level 59, and you're trying to get your Titan prestige. You're like, I don't have anything to attack. I have to grind this. Grinding a Titan at level 59 is very hard to get him to level 60. Yeah. It'll take you a freaking forever.
Yeah.
So you go, what else do I have? Oh, I got 20 1-star level 20 Titans I can fuse into this bitch. Boom. You just leveled up. Boom. Now, obviously, you're going to have to start over. And by the way, I never use my level 20 1-stars unless I have a copy of it right next to it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I never lose my collection. I only fuse a 1-star level 20 into my 4-star when I have another copy of it, because you get it in battles, stuff like that.
Right.
And that's when you use it.
Yeah. Yeah. And then
you start over. You take that 1-star that you have, that you fused the level 20. So now you're stuck with a level 1-star. Next time you have too many Titans in your inventory, fuse it back in there, make that one level 20. Rinse and repeat. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And actually, I got the idea from Soju when he put that video out about a month ago, I think it was.
Nice.
And I was like, oh my God, that's a brilliant idea. So the YouTube content providers gave me the idea. I ran with it, perfected it, and now I'm presenting it back to the community.
Where else can you learn your stuff? Is you only learn it off content providers and watching how to play the game.
I love the YouTube content providers. Yeah. Cheers to Churro. Well, because you provide a platform for us to talk about this and debate about things. And hey, what about this? What about that? What about this? What do you think about that? It's a platform for discussion. And when you get a whole bunch of people together discussing a topic, and we're not arguing, we're just throwing out our opinions.
You've got a more in-depth view of the game.
Yeah, it is brainstorming. coming
really
from
is.
speaker face,
Oh, yeah.
brainstorming. Oh my god!
Yeah, it absolutely is brainstorming, and it's just again,
But in doing so,
yeah,
we're figuring this game out way faster than individual play. Like one individual can sit there and play a game, and it may take him or her months to develop something or figure something out. The fact that we're talking about it on live streams and throwing out ideas on what about this, what about that, we're accelerating it tenfold. Yeah, or I don't know the exact number, but we're accelerating it exponentially by as soon as a new relic comes out, people are posting, people are YouTubing, people are talking about it. Hey, I did this and it worked. Oh, I'm gonna try that.
Raging, I'm just watching the video AB's put online where you summon the dragon and all that. That's amazing. I've never seen that.
He did what?
He's playing the game and he summons the dragon, a big black dragon.
Oh, Raging, have you heard about this kind of shit from back in the day? Supposedly, there's code in this game.
Come on.
Yeah, there's code in this game for dragons, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, if you throw dragons in there, I'm all in.
Because all the thumbnails at the bottom of
everybody likes dragons, dude. I mean, look at Game of Thrones, how big that was.
That's amazing.
And now,
I've never seen that. That's out.
How did he? What did he do? Hack the code or something?
No, there's these leaks, dude. Look, here's the reality. One of the biggest things that fucked over this game was that a lot of the community leaders that were from Zynga entrusted a lot of information to players, and then that information was leaked, and then it was just spread like wildfire. And I feel that was the biggest hindrance in this game's growth, where it was like, oh man, we trusted the community, and you guys literally just like exposed way
screwed
too
them.
much. Yeah, and I understand that, but like
it was a human mistake.
Yeah, human mistake.
Lawrence Wicks is saying in chat that they were too OP.
So you're telling me there's dragons in the code in this game?
Yes. Yeah, the Bakrug were seen. Let's see. Necromancer was earlier this year in 2021. The Bakrugs were seen in codes back in 2016, I believe. 2 years prior.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, there's images of the Bakrug and then whatever. It's fucking terrible troop. I don't understand what the fuck they were gonna do. The Bakrug make no fucking sense, dude. The void,
that
everything
video
that we have right
just
now.
put on.
Well, if the Bakra were indestructible, it would make sense. But since I can kill them, Necromancer had what? 3 weeks, and then he was superseded.
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks, pretty much, dude. And
because I loved Necromancer when he came out, and I was like, oh, this is a cool Titan.
Yeah.
It's got something different. And then 3 weeks later, I think I P1 my Necromancer, but 3 weeks later he was obsolete, completely obsolete.
Dude,
Nexus will be in a couple of months, so a few months.
Yeah.
Actually, I think Nexus is going to have a long ride because I think the devs figured out that, well, we can't like squash all these Titans as soon as we put them out because blah blah blah. I think Nexus is going to have a long run, just like Hell. Hell's reskill was the best reskill in the game by far.
Yeah.
Because it took an old Titan, made her relevant, and you can still use her for solo events. You can use her for attacking garrisons.
Yeah.
She's really good at killing Chronos. I mean, Hell is still in the meta, so to speak.
No, you're absolutely right.
And
yeah,
and by the way, Everdor is still in meta, I think, because he can kill a lot of stuff. I mean, I use him all the time.
Well, Prometheo was
And-
arguing with Chance saying he uses owl, didn't he?
You know, I obviously Lycaon is still. Oh my god, that thing is. I don't like using Lycaon because he's too damn slow. I prefer using Everdor and Hell. I like the fast attackers. I want to go in there, whack, done. My favorite
The
thing
glitch with that
in the
Lycaon,
game, Lycaon is just, he walks slow. If they speed him up a little bit, that would be nice.
Keeps kicking you out.
Oh yeah, there's a glitch in him. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Some people have experienced Lycaon glitches, we call it. I haven't personally experienced that, but I know it's out there. And it's
Really, when
random.
you try and do an
And
event,
because it's so random, they're not going to be able to fix it because it's a random event. Does that make sense? From an engineering standpoint,
yeah.
they're not going to be able to fix it unless you can repeat the problem and find the problem, and they can do it in a laboratory and initiate the problem. If they can't initiate the problem, they're not going to be able to fix it. It's going to be a glitch forever. It's just one of those things we have to live with
Lame.
from an engineering standpoint. Does that make sense?
It does. It does.
If you can repeat the problem, like if you can, hey, when I click on this button, this problem happens. Okay, we can fix that. But if it's a random thing like the Lycaon problem, they're not going to be able to. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's improbable that they're going to fix it because it's going to take them a while to figure out what is the glitch. Where in the code do we change a number or letter or something to fix it? They're not going to know that until they can consistently repeat the problem and then figure out, oh, it's right here in the code. Does that make sense?
No, it makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. I don't want to keep talking about this. This is boring.
No, but it's like those are the small details that need to be acknowledged too, because that's like, you know, the reality is that we might assume one reality, but there's more to it, and unfortunately, you know, they're limited to communicating. They are. We can totally see it, you know. And the thing is,
Well, that's why they watch all our YouTube videos that we make.
Yeah, and that's why
And
it
they
takes
get-
a couple of them to understand how to read or pick up on patterns that us as professionals establish too, because we know how to do this kind of stuff. Some
Well,
Mhm.
there's pictures of that Nexus from years ago, don't they?
Say that again.
I tell you what,
I said
They
there's
listen-
pictures of that Nexus from years ago.
oh really?
Oh,
So she's been in the pipeline for a while.
Who's that guy that leaks shit on Discord?
Antigen.
Yeah, I think he's a dev.
You think so?
Yeah,
It's got to be
Because
pretty- it's
part
got to
of
be
advertising-
pretty into
listen.
them.
listen to this. Nobody knows who he is. He consistently leaks genuine shit that actually comes out, and he's never wrong. Right?
Yeah.
And it is very, very good marketing for a
It's the way
company
of keeping people
to-
interested.
to put a spy out in the community. I'm just conspiracy theorying here,
Yeah.
but it's not uncommon for a company to place someone in a community and leak shit out to cause a buzz to make everyone want it. That's
And
called
to
marketing
test the
101.
waters, and to
It's
see
called
people's
marketing
reaction.
101. I took that college class. It's good marketing because you're
Yeah.
getting the people that are already invested in the game. You're giving them a little smidget of ooh, this is coming soon. And it's private. Nobody knows about it. So it causes a buzz. We all talk about it. And we're like, oh, this is coming. So whatever event, what's that dude's name?
Antigen.
Antigen. Whatever he puts out, people look at it. Everyone looks at it.
It's another form of reverse psychology.
And they take it for gold. They're like, oh yeah, that's going to happen because he put it out. Doesn't that sound like the devs deliberately leaking shit out to keep us buzzing about it?
And to see people's reactions, how for it or
Exactly.
against it they are.
They can see if they're for or against it. Are we going to release it now or later? They can gauge the community based on those leaks. And by the way, those leaks, how's he getting them? Because if he was a hacker, they would have cut him off already. Because no company wants to be hacked. Trust me. So how is this guy getting pictures of Bakruks before they come out? Pictures of staff.
And everything.
And they're actual real pictures that actually come into the game. So how is one guy managing to get all this information? I think that's the devs leaking it, to be honest. And they're doing it on purpose. And I don't mind it. I really like it because it gives me an idea, because they don't update the fucking calendar enough and tell us what's going on. They kind of cryptically do it. So if I see a picture of some new Titan or whatever coming out, I'll be like, ooh, I like that. Looks like a Ranger. I want that Titan, you know? It kind of creates a buzz for me to want it. Dude, this is marketing 101. They're secretly marketing to us through a leak. And trust me, governments do it. The military does it. Everybody does it. You leak something out and make everybody talk about it, and it's promoting it, basically. That's their promotion
where
game.
The pictures of Nexus come from, and that was months ago.
Exactly. And I was like, ooh, that's a cool-looking Titan. I like the look of that Titan.
Well,
because there's no other Titan.
Talking for months about it. When's it coming, didn't it?
Exactly. So I think this is purposely done, to be honest with you. If I was in charge of Zynga and Natural Motion, I would definitely do this. I would deliberately leak out pictures to keep people hooked to play the game. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So anyway, that's my 2 cents on that. I think this is all perfectly done.
$50 worth there.
Thank you, Speakerface.
You're right.
Oh no, 50. I want 50 pounds. I don't want $50. I want $50. Yeah, I want 50 pounds because it's worth more than dollars. I lived in Britain for 2 years. I know.
Are you still there, Churro?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, he's just letting us roll. He's letting us roll, man.
Yeah, my device froze. My device froze for a little bit.
He's grinding.
No, but I appreciate you letting us talk and you know, free form here, kind of.
Yeah. That was always my intention with this channel, man. Just having that approach.
Well,
yeah,
I love it.
Easier. It's easier to maintain. Yeah. It's easier to coordinate, and it's very relatable. I think at the end of the day, you know.
And tonight we have a G rating tonight because no one sweared yet.
Wow, look at us, man.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Last night was rated R. Last night.
Oh yeah, last night was something else.
But you know what? That was a spontaneous conversation right there.
Yeah.
Very heated.
And you're gonna occasionally have those. And as a moderator, Churro, you can stop it or you can let it flow. It's up to you. You know.
Yeah.
But you let
it's
it.
a challenge, though. It
You
is a
definitely
challenge.
you let it
Yeah.
flow last night. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I
my
think he
God.
was enjoying it. He was
Yeah.
laughing.
I have never laughed so much listening to a YouTube, and I watch all kinds of stuff, comedy and whatnot on YouTube. I've never laughed as much as I laughed listening to your stream. And I was at work, that's why I had the background noise, and you said, "Hey, mute your shit," blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, now we're not PG, we're not G rated anymore. I just said shit. Now we're in the PG rating. but dude, the opportunity that people like Churro and ZALON, he has people on live stream. Some of the other content providers. Who else? Oh, House and Chance and House. They let people free flow talk a lot, and obviously ZALON's a little more controlling on his, and that's okay. That's his thing.
It was the first time I've heard I stuck for words. Even he was laughing like mad in the background.
Exactly. I've never heard Ice's voice before until last night, and I'm like, oh, all these people that I've known in the community, I got to hear their voice, I got to hear their opinions, and I'm like, oh, I like this. So Churro, you're A+ on your stream, man, because
Thank you, man.
because of your free flowing, like you talked about yesterday. Well, you used to have a script, and now you don't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I would get hella nervous, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I would get super nervous about my streams. I'd be like, oh my God.
I tell you what.
But you just get.
I tell you what now. ZALON.
But Churro likes seeing it from all different directions, not just one.
Exactly.
Like, he hates it when it's all negative because that's not getting nobody nowhere.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to see a way through that.
Right.
Well, that's why I talked about the engineering part of the game. From my experience as an engineer, I was an aerospace engineer for 6 years, and unfortunately that career ended. But anyway, I had a lot of experience. I worked for Lockheed Martin. I've worked for big companies, Northrop Grumman, things like that. I'm not bullshitting here. I worked for these big ass companies, and I had to actually perform. This is a no joke job. They paid you a lot of money to do a really good job.
Yeah.
And so my perspective on engineering, and I can twist that to, I can understand the gamers. Like when I worked for Lockheed Martin, I had 4 software engineers working directly for me, right? They were all right out of college, green, but they were really smart guys, and they can write code like no other's business, right? Yeah. But they had no perspective, and that's where the team lead, myself, came into play. And I'm like, okay, you're writing this code. Then why is this so slow? Why does this function so slow? He goes, well, I got it to, I forget what I got it to 7 milliseconds response. And I'm like, so you're under a second. That's good. That's good enough for me. You know what I'm saying? So when you click, have you ever clicked on something on the internet and you get a circle in the middle of your screen?
Yeah, buffering.
Yeah, it's buffering. I taught my software engineers, don't ever let that happen, because the user, whoever's using that program or computer or whatever, is going to get pissed off by sitting there watching that. Because I do.
Off and go on something else.
Exactly. So you basically lose the attention of the user at that point. Yeah. So don't ever let that happen. So I taught my software engineers, they were junior guys. I was like, don't ever let that happen. So they sped up the algorithms and the code for the programs so it doesn't happen. And I'm like, that's all you have to do. Yes. I was like, that's all you have to do. And they fixed it. And I showed them an example. I can't go into great detail because this is like worldwide public. So my software engineers had the little circle thing on the screen, right? I gave them a demonstration of the frustration of the user. And I smacked both my hands on the keyboard and smacked it in half. I broke the keyboard. I was like, that's exactly what the user's going to do.
Yeah, or throw the phone against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Or something like that. But I expressed that, and I did break a keyboard doing it for the demonstration. 'Cause we had tons of keyboards. I'm not even worried about that.
They're true, aren't they?
No, we had a surplus of equipment, so I'm not worried about breaking a keyboard. But I did break a keyboard in half doing that. I slammed both my fists on the keyboard, and I'm like, that's exactly what the user's going to do. And once I did that, my software engineers were like, oh, okay. So it gave them a perspective from the user. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And once I did that, those guys wrote the most brilliant code. Oh my God. I never had a problem after that. After that demonstration. But you somehow have to physically demonstrate the user's point of view. And I have a user's point of view. That's why I was the system engineer.
You just
on
showing
that
them
job.
frustration, and when somebody's frustrated, it comes out in other ways, doesn't it?
Yeah, but our customer was the military, and I'm like, military. I was like, I was military. I'm retired military. I know how the military is going to react to your shitty code. And I just showed it to them. They fixed it. Everybody's happy. Boom.
What an experience, though, dude. What an experience. Hey, B-Hope,
I-
what's going on, buddy?
Oh, we have a new player. Speak up.
Bird is asking about where he can find footage of the dragon spell. Hit up a famous YouTuber with almost 400 subscribers of House Chance and Speaker Face. And blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. I want to talk about this more. You said somebody has a dragon in the game?
No.
No,
There's footage.
no. At the beginning,
Oh.
when it first come out, it's got video of it.
Like
Of his
testing.
Video.
Yeah, testing.
Mm. So it actually exists in the code, but they haven't released it yet. Well, they need to, because if you throw a dragon in the middle of a fucking battlefield, oh my God.
They drop the dragon like a bockrug, and then he's just standing there throwing flames out.
But
his
it's got to
mouth.
be, but if you're going to do that, you have to make an impact. It has to be the biggest thing on the battlefield. And everybody.
It's like the big bockrug.
Yeah, but the Bakros are kind of small, if you ask me.
No, the
It
big
kind of
one.
look.
The big bockrug.
Oh, I
And
haven't
then
seen
you've got
those in
that
forever.
connected neck and tail
I
on
haven't
the
seen
bar.
those in forever because I kill Necromancer in like a minute. So the big Bakro have never come out again.
Yeah.
That's the problem with. They should actually reskill Necromancer. It's a good concept. It's just that he's so weak right now in the meta. If they reskilled a Necromancer and enhanced him properly, or give him some armor or something, so that he lasts long enough in the game to spawn the big Bakra.
Or make it that the bockrugs actually do some damage.
Or that, yeah. Kind of like, have you ever attacked a P10 Iggy?
Iron Gura.
Yeah, Iron Gura. Have you ever attacked a P10 Iron Gura? Those Panthers are hard to kill. It takes forever. You'll go through the whole 5. That's a time killer right there. You'll go through the whole 5 minutes trying to kill those fuckers.
Yeah, the thing above the head doesn't seem to come down much, does it at all?
So when I see a prestige Iangura with more than 2 stars, I don't attack it because it's a time waster. And I'm like, I don't want to spend 5 minutes on a battle. I'm grinding right now. I want a 5-10 second battle. Right? So it's what Vintage said on some of the ZALON streams. Time killers are a deterrent for people hitting your shit.
Yeah. The people don't want it because why are they?
I have like
that? Somebody's hitting that 3 times.
Yeah, I have a P1. I think it's a P1 Iangura, and I'm thinking about throwing her on my lands just as a deterrent. If people attack it, they're gonna attack it anyway. Who cares? Everything in the game can be beaten at one point or another by something else.
Yeah.
However, when you're grinding and you're looking for lands to hit, and you see a Minerva, skip. You see an Ocean, skip. You see an Iangura, skip. I don't want to. You see a Beowulf, skip. Why? Because they're all time wasters.
Yeah.
All of those are time wasters. And I'm grinding. I don't want to spend 10 minutes or 5 minutes grinding on that one. Oh, I'm only going to get 7k VP for this one? Oh, no. That's so not worth it. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
You want that's why mini lands are so popular. They're always bubbled because everybody hits them because it's a quick battle. Boom, done. Boom, done. That's like a 5-second battle. But I tell you what, I can take any PP land, right? They throw a level 1 whatever on it. Doesn't matter what Titan it is. Or even a level 20 Titan. It doesn't matter. As long as it's not prestige. With Everdor, the battle is like 10 seconds max. Unless you get one of those weird maps where shit's off on the sides. Then you gotta spend time to go find it. There's 2 maps that are screwed up like that. Where you gotta go find the troops and kill them, otherwise the battle never ends.
They're normally hiding in the trees to the left.
Yeah, that one.
Right.
And then there's the one off to the right where they're just sitting off the map. And if you don't have range, those 2 maps are the only ones that will cost you time in a battle.
The one
the rest of them,
where you have to run over the bridge and you can only get off.
Yes, the bridge one. Yes.
All across.
Yep. That's those 2 maps.
Like.
Those 2 maps need to be like deleted because they're such a pain in the ass.
All right. Guys.
However, I recognize.
I just want to say, just wanted to give a huge acknowledgement to everybody with their comments and everything. But I'll be wrapping up soonish. Just want to flag things down just because got a lot to do tomorrow. But either way, yeah. I mean, as always, it's great to have new guests, long-time players, new players that have committed their time for this game, and just come up and just provide some
and you've got family
healthy comments, dude. Like I just like the fact that everything that you've been bringing up today. Rage and Cajun was right in par where I'm at, in the game. It's like I'm still enjoying it. I have my 2 cents about certain decisions and but it doesn't mean it's gonna ruin my day or it's gonna ruin my fun. And I would hate, honestly, I would sincerely hate to be a reason that someone else is not gonna play the game because my comments just too bitchy, really, at the end, so.
Yeah, you don't want to be a negative name.
They're from the art, they're true comments. If people can't handle it, that's their problem. I'll never tell you how I am because that's me. I'm not,
Exactly.
If you don't like me, that's your problem, not mine.
That's a true statement there. And I like the fact that you let us free flow tonight, and I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And sorry if I talk too much, but
No, dude, but it helps though,
So-
dude. I'm not gonna be. I'm not
some of the
gonna-
discussions we had were, you know, we were talking about the Baccaras, and we were talking about dragons, and we were talking about this and that. I mean, we had some really good topics, if you will,
Mhm.
to talk about in the game, and we were actually talking about the game for the most part.
Yeah, we are.
Well,
talking
I've
about the
always
game.
wanted
Which
to
is
see
the whole
a dragon,
purpose
and
of
I'm
this
glad
stream.
he showed me that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never seen it before.
I mean, for me, the heartbreak right now is that, you know, Nexus, you know, is the only attacker you need, and it's
Yeah.
because it's like
no, actually, no.
You don't think so?
Hell can beat any Chronos.
Oh, absolutely.
You have to have
absolutely.
You have to have a hell for the Chronos, because people are still putting Chronos on their garrisons. I saw one a couple hours ago, and I'm like, oh, I could so beat him. But I didn't, because I don't want to start a war. But still, when, you know, you have to have a regiment of, like my Loki. I have a huge Loki build, a spell build, that I can really raid. I can raid with my Loki successfully. He's not a top,
Yeah.
he's not a top tier Titan, but to me he's just as effective as hell.
Really?
Because oh yeah, dude, I can take out any P1 through 4 with my Loki.
I love how he does his bow with his blades. I do how he bows to everybody. It's like
Yeah.
curtsy.
Well,
Yeah.
He puts
Well,
his
I
leg
load him
down
with-
his other
Those
leg
are-
and
Those,
curtsies.
those are details that I loved about this game that I feel haven't been introduced or continued.
Loki is underrated big time. Loki
love
is
how-
so underrated.
When you get Thor up on your screen, I love how he calls his hammer. How it comes to him dead quick.
See, but that you know, Speaker Face. That's also another detail about this game, and there's a theory that I have that, you know, unfortunately with this game, it's project-based teams, right? You're
Yeah.
gonna bring in a project-based team of like maybe 6 or 7 or 12 or 18, and then they have their say in the game, right? And they'll try
Yeah.
to stay as true to the lore or whatever is going on or whatever the meta is. But I sincerely believe that the individuals that were in charge of all those Norse gods brought in very unique introductions, because Valkyrie, Odin, Thor especially, and Loki are like the last four, four-star Titans that got a beautiful intro. Valkyrie coming down with their big old wings, like, and then you see, you know, and then like you see Odin come in, and then he summons his bow, and then you see Thor come in all buff and all fucking ripped, dude, and he summons Mjolnir. Like, that's, dude, that's fucking beautiful, man. Great.
There's only one
dude.
complaint I've got to make about Thor and gameplay. Thor, when you see him on the screen, the
He
sphere
runs in
screen,
circles.
he calls his hammer, doesn't he, when you were looking at him? Like, in that Gods of War, he throws his hammer and recalls it. You should be able to do that with Thor in the game.
Oh, that would be awesome.
So
Yes.
That would be an
more like a
awesome
ranger,
graphic.
wouldn't he? He'd be more like
If he
a ranger,
rages, if he rages, he throws his hammer. That would be a good
and
graphic.
recalls it.
But whatever he hits, destroys him completely.
Yeah.
Like
And then he
a
recalls it to
battalion
the
of
next one.
skeletons would be disappeared from Thor throwing his hammer, and
You know what's
like a
crazy?
boost.
You know, it's crazy.
Kind of like that would be a cool Thor boost right there.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Hammer of the gods.
Right there. Ooh,
Boom.
that's damn. Yeah.
The devs need to listen to this stream. Oh, we got some good ideas going.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's the end of the
that's
stream, so they're not gonna listen.
Yeah, but
No,
that's the
but
thing.
On his screen, he calls his hammer, so why show it and advertise it like that?
Here's the problem, though. Here's the problem, though. They've already reskilled Thor once. They're not gonna do it a second time. No Titan has been. There is no 3 point. There's no version 3 of any Titan yet. Not to say it's not going to happen, but it's not going to happen this year. Does that make sense?
3.0, dude, bro. There's 4.0s at this point.
I was going to
the
say the
craziest part-
Atlas Sub.
Oh no.
No.
It's just Raging. Well, look, I think Raging is trying to refer to like a proper reskill, right? There's reskills.
Yeah.
You can reskill, yeah. But I understood what you were saying. You're
Not
talking about like,
synergy,
Yeah.
just total reskill.
You're absolutely
Yeah.
right. I think I 100% agree with you at that point.
Well,
I mean,
hell,
because-
to me,
Hell-
hell is the
oh,
only
dude.
proper reskill they've
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, right. No,
They made her a
absolutely. Absolutely. And it's funny because it's like I
She
remember-
crossed metas, dude. She was in 2 different metas, and she's still relevant today.
And the Prancing Knight still keeps her up to par, dude. Phenomenal. Like,
Oh.
yeah, that's the next relic I need to get. I gotta get that Prancing Knight as soon as I get 9K again. It's gonna be a while though.
What does the Prancing Knight do?
So
I don't know those relics.
So Prancing Knight, it's a stock 200% AP, and then the third skill will fucking if I lose an Omega troop, I get a 50% chance of getting a replacement for it. So I just get.
Oh,
However, what people don't understand and what people aren't going to get is when you get an Omega spell, you get a lightning spell, and that is going to make
at the same time.
exactly.
Yeah.
So if I get, I'm guaranteed because my P10, my health's P10. So that means that I'm going to get
My health's P10 too.
Right.
I P10 my health. That's the only
Absolutely.
P10 I have.
Yeah, and that's the best P10 to ever have in the game as of now, ever.
Yeah.
P10. I mean, I'm not gonna say it right now on stream, but anyway, if you have, after the 10 that you get stock, and then let's say you lose 5, you get another. You have, well, maybe not off the 5, but like you have a chance of getting 5 more Omega spells. Well, that means that you
Right.
have 15
Omegas.
no 15 lightning spells, because every
Oh,
time
yeah.
every time you summon 1 Omega, that's 3 lightning random spells that get spawned. That's extra damage you didn't have, and that's
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Waterfall of lightning.
Mhm.
That's
And the
what that's what makes
and-
hell so great.
yeah so dude, I'm telling you, man, it's a phenomenal relic. Let's see.
Hmm.
Yeah, Prancing Knight. Yeah, I got a long
And then-
ways to go.
So you think that's what I should use me DGs on a Prancing Knight?
Well, who's your main attacker right now?
I'm just using Nexus at the moment because he's 1.5, isn't he? So
Yeah, I have Nexus with the Archmage staff.
I mean,
used to
honestly,
like
yeah, you're fine with
Everdew.
that. Yeah.
However, listen, the Archmage staff gives you a bonus on spells, right?
Yes. Same and
I don't
also,
use. I never ever use spells with Nexus.
You don't need.
So
to. It's all
why-
about the Titans?
So why do I have the Archmage staff? That brings up a good question. Why do I have the Archmage staff on Nexus?
Get the Bishop. Spend them DGs.
Yeah. the
I should
Bishop-
probably do the Bishop on Nexus and make her more powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna
Oh.
regret it, dude. You're not gonna regret it. That's
Well,
that's-
that way
that's
you
the
don't
standard.
need.
I'm gonna
don't
look
need the
into that.
Staff and the rage stuff. Then you say you're freeing up another space. for
Well,
the
I have
Ramadan.
two. I have 2 mage staffs. One of them's level 10. The other one's level 5 because I just got it last week. But that does bring up a good point. If you're not using spells with Nexus, then there's no point in having an Archmage staff on that Titan.
No,
Use
dude,
it on
you have to-
another.
You have to
Use it on
remember-
another Titan.
No, but you have to remember the synergy. So you're not getting 60%. You're getting 120% damage per Titan and troop. So that's
Well,
a
yeah, I
huge
forgot about.
buff.
Yeah.
That's a huge buff, bro. And then I think on
Ah,
top of
yeah,
that,
yeah,
you
yeah,
also
yeah,
get
yeah.
the spell buff. So I think it's 200% spell damage buff for the synergy,
Yeah,
and
but
that's
but I ne-
humongous.
but I've
Because that's
never
because
used spells with Nexus.
no, but
Never.
you're right. But like if you have a standard build, imagine 200% spell buff on the rage staff when you're when your titans are summoned and they're raged. That's a lot of damage, and the duration of it and everything.
I haven't tried that yet with the rage staff. Ooh.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
But Nexus doesn't have enough slots to put all that shit in there.
Right, but the thing is, though, Nexus is that's the cool thing about Nexus, and that's why, as much.
I'm building a second. I'm building a second one, by the way, just so I can make a spell build out of her.
Right. But that's the great thing about Nexus, and everybody watching. I purposely have a thumbnail because I'm going to start wrapping up the stream, so we're just kind of giving our last couple 2 cents of the.
Oh yeah, absolutely, my friend.
But what I'm trying to say is that with the beautiful thing about Nexus is like, yes, obviously, unfortunately, she's taking everything out. Trust me, they're gonna have relics out there to balance everything out there. It's just that's how this game is. They're always gonna have one thing that just deletes everything and just takes it all out. However, the cool thing about Nexus is the fact that you don't have to actually have troops. You're better going in there with 3 Storm Maidens and letting the Titans do everything because it's all about the debuffs. Now, if you don't like the debuffs because you feel that you're missing out on the troops, then you can always go in with all Horde. Dude, Horde is doing like I think 500,000 damage, dude. Like
They are. it's unreal.
Ridiculous.
It actually made the Horde better, I think.
Yeah, it did.
Because normally, on certain Titans that you use, when you use the Horde, you have to like generate a lot more extra Horde because you're gonna lose them because they just die every battle.
Right. Yeah, and that's the thing with the Horde. And this is a discussion that was had a long time ago, is that the Horde is a huge money trap because you have to replenish them so much, dude. And that's what they are. They just fucking suck up your money. And your fucking gems if you're going to be gemming troops and stuff. If you're in a war team. If you're not in a war team,
it'll be interesting when this
don't worry about it.
comes out to counteract this one now.
I tell you what, that's another discussion for your next stream is let's discuss the non-war teams, the war teams, the VP teams, and the event teams. Those are different category of teams that have different goals that we should actually talk about on your next stream.
Yeah, we will. We'll talk about it.
That would be a great discussion.
Yeah, good stuff. Obi Zod.
I know,
man. Obi Zod.
I mean,
pleasure to have you out in the stream. It's been a long time.
Wow.
Quiet,
come out of the woodwork.
Yoshi Yumiya on Nexus. The Skelly build is very good for solo raids. Yes, it is. I've done that, and I did that for a long time. Been leveling up my second Nexus with the Yuchis, and it's super fun. I just feel that man, dude. I just think that Yoshi's Yumiya needs to be both offense and defense at a really high rate. I don't like the fact that it's such an offensive build, but I think I strongly believe that Yoshi's whenever it is released in the Finish Plus event, it will be for either Reaver or Calvarex because it has that drop skeleton spell. But
see, I like that tip. You just give Churro about.
I don't care which one they do, but if they do Calvarex or Reaver reskill, I am so gonna finish that event.
Oh hell yeah!
because
What about
those
you?
those are two of my favorite Titans that they're not really in the meta right now, but they're fun to use. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I never got into Calvarax. I like Reeve, but I never got. I missed the Calvarax thing.
I have all the relics for both of them, and I really don't use them right now because they're out of the meta.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, people.
If they reskill them, that would be awesome. But anyway, I know you want to go, dude.
Gotta get some
It's
sleep.
been a pleasure.
It's been a fantastic stream. We got
Yes.
we had a phenomenal chat. I just want to thank Rage Cajun for the beautiful feedback and Speaker Face for the awesome support. We had Fury, we had Talks, everybody in chat. You know, you guys are great. I will be back. The latest is next Tuesday. If I could do something on a Sunday, I will most definitely, you know, put something up on the Discord and just just tag everybody and just let everybody know. But I
listen for the Discord alerts.
Yeah, this has been a great stream, and moving forward, yeah, we're just keep positive. I'm tired of the bullshit. I understand a lot of us are frustrated with the game, but you know what, dude, we put in a lot of time in this game, and it's like, just keep like.
It's our game.
It's our game,
Churro,
dude, you know. So.
Churro, I'd like to thank you for not mentioning me diabetes shot every time the beat goes off.
Yeah,
oh,
man.
that was yesterday.
That was yesterday,
dude.
buddy.
That was yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're moving
right,
forward.
We're moving forward. We're moving up.
We're progressing.
We're progressing. All right, y'all. Yeah. Have
Yep.
a good night.
It was my pleasure, my friend. Later.
Take care.
Peace out.
Thank you.
Speaker, we can